Thesis: A critical examination of John Calvin, Calvinism, and its theological errors. Introduction. John Calvin, 1509–1564, a French theologian and key Reformation figure, broke from Catholicism in the 1530s under the influence of humanism and Lutheranism. However, his legalistic background led him to frame salvation as a rigid divine decree rather than a dynamic covenant, resulting in theological extremes that distorted biblical teachings on free will and human responsibility. Calvin's misinterpretations and doctrinal errors. 1. Distorted view of predestination. Calvin misapplied Augustine's later writings, ignoring early church fathers, e.g., Justin Martyr, who affirmed free will. Scripture presents predestination as based on God's foreknowledge, Romans 8:29, not arbitrary decree, 2 Peter 3:9, Joshua 24:15. 2. Perseverance of the saints, a dangerous doctrine. James 2:14-26 and Matthew 7:19-21 refute the idea that salvation is irrevocable, emphasizing that faith without works is dead. Hebrews 6:4-6 and Jude 1:12 warn of apostasy, contradicting Calvinist claims of unconditional eternal security. Psychological and spiritual consequences. Calvinism fosters complacency, Jeremiah 7:4-10, and undermines the urgency of holiness, Philippians 2:12. It reduces love for God to divine coercion rather than voluntary devotion, Mark 12:30. Biblical and historical rejections of Calvinism. The early church rejected fatalism. Josephus noted the Pharisees' belief in free will, Antiquities 13:5.9. Arminius and Wesley countered Calvinism, emphasizing prevenient grace and human response. Conclusion: the covenant of love over legalism. Calvinism's fatalistic framework misrepresents God's nature, ignores conditional salvation, and negates genuine human agency. True salvation is a relational covenant, requiring active faith and obedience, John 15:10, Revelation 2:10. The church is Christ's bride, Revelation 19:7, called to loving faithfulness, not passive presumption.